Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where the T-38A Talon, famous Flyer 13, is now available on all platforms, so PC, Xbox, and if you got Flight Sim later on, after the release on PlayStation, you can also go to the marketplace now and pick it up. It does include a free 24-hour trial, which is what we're using for this, and of course it does also have a renting option, or the price of, it's normally going to be 20 bucks, but since it's a new release, it does have a discount. I think it's $13 if I'm not mistaken. But we're finally able to fly the T-38. Oh my goodness. So we're doing this on the PlayStation because I wanted gyroscope controls. So you can now type in T-38 on the marketplace on any platform, and it now is available. I've been getting questions throughout the course of pretty much since December 8th about when it was releasing on PC and Xbox, and today is that day. It of course does not support career mode. Not surprising, I don't know why a fighter jet would. But yeah, so just thought we'd hop on in, fly the T-38 finally after everybody else was flying it around us throughout the last couple months. And yeah, so let's go ahead and dive on into it and see what it's all about. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday. And let's have some fun. With the Northrop Grumman T-38A. Oh my. What was going on at the airport? Did you see all those planes parked there? Goodness. And hello, Monorific, Taco, and Alejandro, and Simon. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. If you want to fly with me, it is US East server as usual, and Diecast. Oh my goodness, thank you for another $1.99 super chat. Hello, my friend. Congratulations on the award. Yeah, I appreciate it. That was it's still surreal to me being able to see that on there. Ooh, this looks good. But like I said in that video yesterday, appreciate everybody's support on the Flight Sim content. I'm glad you guys enjoy the way I do things here, and hopefully you'll continue to enjoy the content. This is crazy, because, you know, when I got the Sim early, I just never got the T-38 as a pre-order bonus. So, at least now we can check this out. This is, of course, developed by Blackbird Simulations, which they made the Chinook, which I really love, so I'm hoping I'm going to be enjoying the T-38 here as well. Here, we'll kind of take some up-close looks at the aircraft here. But again, this is available on all platforms. It does include a free 24-hour trial. You can also rent it, or you can buy it for a discounted price currently. Even this thing looks really awesome. The APU, right? Auxiliary Power Unit. Nice. Oh, my door closed for some reason. I guess I might have gone too far. Or my pilot's sick of waiting for us to get going here. No, this looks great. Are these... I'm assuming that's speed brakes. Those are just dropped because of no hydraulics. This isn't connected to the aircraft, though, which is a little bit disappointing. Everything else is looking nice, but oh, that's not connected right either. Blackbird. Some shenanigans. Oh, the cord's also into the... Okay, well, at least the body of the aircraft looks fantastic. The cables are a little bit broken. Very nice. Here is the cockpit, of course. Startup notes. Chocks applied. Request Huffer cart. Oh, is that a Huffer cart? Oh my, there's a lot of... Oh, the plane just reset for a second. Oh, there we go. Did this all reset now? It did. Okay. I don't know what was going on, but my plane was a little weird, so perfect. Anyways, I don't want the Huffer cart. By the way, what is... I like how these hangars are actually modeled. Because Roswell doesn't show up as a handcrafted airport, but apparently it is. Anyways, let's let's get to the checklist here. But yes, this is available on all platforms. You just head to the marketplace, type in T-38, and it'll be there for you. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and get rid of everything out here. Everything on the body of the aircraft looks nice and crisp. It isn't all blurry and pixelated. Got some paint chipping on the front of the wing there. There's that, and we probably still... Oh no, the engine covers are off when we take off the exhaust. Or the intakes, I should say. Perfect. Now let's get back to the checklist. All the covers are removed, wheel chock's gone, engine cover, wheel chock, perfect. Battery switch on. And also, let me go ahead and shrink the EFB so it doesn't take up 80% of the screen here. And it wasn't really an award, it was just being part of the creator highlight for Flight Sim for the month of January. There we go. Much better. So battery switch. Oh, none of the buttons are going to highlight? Great. Oh. What am I looking at? Okay, we're good. Oxygen switch on. Throttle's cut off. Landing lights are off. Landing gears down, of course. As required, beacon on, which should be just below us here. I saw the lights. Engine start. Right engine starter button. Okay, it starts with the left one, but I'll just say, okay, we'll go with whatever's highlighted. Throttle's idle. Check that everything is normal on engine gauges. Did we skip a step? Like, I'm just gonna hit one button and we're done? There's no fuel or something I need to deal with? I don't know if it's just a really slow boot up. That's why I'm confused. I'm like, we're not picking any fuel selector or anything like that. We're just diving right into... I mean, okay. I'll just push this button too and see what happens. Not much is happening. Hello? Let me just do this one more time here. Oh, we probably need this connected too. Hang on. We can't forget the huffer. Yeah, there it all goes. That's funny. Probably the easiest boot up process to an aircraft ever. Again, if you're wanting to join, we're set to all players and not live players, because I don't do live most of the time. I mean, I can switch it to it. And I'm assuming now that we're booted up, we can disconnect the Huffer cart. And away we go! Yeah, live weather's probably gonna be turned off because it's pretty foggy out here. Or dusty. We are in Roswell, New Mexico here. The beacon light seems really bright. Is that how it looks like in the real world? I haven't seen the T-38 in a while, so I'm not entirely sure. And Sash, hello! And Simon, yeah, we're at Roswell, New Mexico. Hang on, let me bring it up here. The airport code is nothing apparent. What in the world? What is with Roswell? Why is it such a weird airport? I didn't even... Wow, okay. Let me... Roswell, ICAO. K-Row, Kilo Romeo Oscar Whiskey. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with this airport, because again, it's not labeled as a handcrafted one, even though it is. It's actually kind of cool knowing that there are open hangars, because I do love that. It's always nice when that detail's there and usable. But we are playing this on the PlayStation 5, so if you're interested in flying alongside, you absolutely can. Get all of our other lights on here. Get some formation lights. I like the sound of it so far. I mean, this is pretty awesome. And once the free trial's over, I'll probably just pick this up anyways to have another one included in our list here. And let's see how this thing flies. But before we get started, I'm going to turn up the audio so you can hear that. How are we icing in New Mexico? Excuse me? Where's the de-icers on this? That's why I picked New Mexico, because I was assuming we weren't going to ice over, but apparently I'm wrong. I know it was in this list right here. Okay, so let's make sure... that is on. Engine anti-ice. Do we have any other anti? Nope. Everything else. So hopefully it'll clear out once we get up into the sky here. But let's go ahead and turn up the audio here. See what this thing sounds like. Oh, that's nice. That sounds awesome. Love it. Not a fan of the window scratches, though. I know I hate to bring it up all the time, but it's... I just think it's over the top. I know there's a thing that happens in real life or whatever, but does it need to be this severe? I can understand, you know, a couple things here and there or whatnot, but I still think this is over the top. I really do. But other than that, that sounds awesome. So we'll kind of circle around Roswell here a little bit. Sorry, Jez. The marketplace is already there. It's been there since release. Just like we got the Stranger Things stuff. And the Huey. And regarding plane prices, it's all dependent on the plane. Airliners are typically up in the $70, $80 per plane range. You could get cheaper ones, of course, but it's all dependent on how realistic you're wanting the aircraft to be. General aviation planes are typically between $15 and $30. This one is going to be full priced at $20, but currently has a discount going on. And yeah, so it really all just depends on the aircraft. Hey Pale Knight, I'm doing great. Welcome to the stream, as well as John. Welcome back to another live stream. This isn't third party. This is a first party release. It's a famous flyer. This is in collaboration with Asobo. I needed this after the NASA plane we flew last week. So much nicer. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is bring this power on back. Try to get a landing going. And as per usual, if you do want to fly, we're on the PlayStation 5 version of the sim here on our Pro. On US East servers with all players in the flight conditions, so if you want to join on up. But again, the T-38 is now available in the marketplace on all platforms. It does include a free 24-hour trial. There's a renting option, and the price is around $14 discounted. Not sure how long the discount goes. It's typically about a week or two, and then it'll go to the full price of $20 after that. I was never planning on a live stream yesterday. Typically on Monday and Thursdays, those are taken up by the marketplace stuff now. Hey Paul, no doubt. Welcome to the stream. I don't stream through the PlayStation. I have external capture cards and everything. You're not actually talking to the tower, no. I mean, they're not going... The other local legends and famous flyers are part of the Aviator Edition, but those won't be separate purchases in the marketplace until they get upgraded for 2024. Because all those planes will have none of the functionality of walk-around, career mode, or anything like that. So, once it does get supported for that, it'll definitely be in the marketplace as a separate purchase. Oh, they do propaganda. I agree. I mean, I love the Chinook they brought to the sim. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this live feather. I don't want this low cloud cover going on. Give me some few clouds up in a higher altitude. There we go. Do a little approach like they do in real life where they fly over and then do a quick circle around. So far, I'm liking it. Minus the scratch marks. I hate those. In case you didn't know. Hey Sam, hello, hello. When is Sim Update 5 beta? Should be soon. Oh, it's gonna be so nice flying the T-38 with everybody here. I was always so jealous. I'm like, oh, everybody else got their pre-order bonus. Really liking this so far, though. Haven't really had any complaints regarding the flight model just yet. I mean, it's early, so we'll see. But so far, so good. This thing looks awesome. They did a great job with the model. Comes with a great amount of liveries as well. We'll check that out in a little bit. Oh crap, I didn't change my audio to the thing. It's still through the speakers. I love how I forget that every time. Where is my... There's my vertical speed. Where is my speed? Oh, there it is. Gears down. Oh, this thing sounds so good. I love that. Raise the camera up just a tad. I see my Mach speed. Do I not have like a regular... There's so many dials going on. I'm way too high now because I was looking at that. Great. It's alright, that's why we're in a T-38 here. Oh, the runway is squiggly. What is the center line here? Oh, we came in way too fast. Terrible first landing, but that's why it's a first landing. Is that it? Why that's too... I mean, maybe we were going a little too slow there. That's the stall warning, which, by the way, hang on, let me switch that up so you can actually hear that. Sorry. There we go. we have that. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. I was thinking the whole dial was Mach speed, but that's just the smaller part. Perfect. $14 around there, David, regarding the discounted price. I didn't think I was a plane guy till I started Microsoft Flight Sim in December. Well, very nice, Mr. Watts. That's awesome. Hope you're having a blast in the sim, and welcome to the stream. In a couple of my flights, I've been about 20 minutes into the flight, and I'll lose power. Why is that? I have no idea. I've never ran into that ever. So I'm not sure if you're just low on fuel or what the case may be. I'm gonna go for the other runway here. The first one we landed on was really squiggly on the center line. I'm not sure what was going on at that runway, but we'll try this one out. You need to trim out your aircraft with R1 and up and down on the right stick. You can also probably do it somewhere in here as well. Don't know where that is just yet. But yep, so while holding R1 and then moving the right stick up and down, that's a way to quick trim any aircraft you're flying in the sim. And then pushing the right stick up will bring the nose down, and then pushing the right stick down will push the nose trim up. So that's kind of how you can balance that out. Get some flaps going, some gears. Nice, Marco. I like the blacked out Blackbird livery on this. Oh, this is feeling much more under control than my first attempt. I mean, it always takes a couple times to kind of get used to something. And again, I don't fly the fighters very much, or the jets, similar to a fighter jet. I know this is a trainer, before somebody's like, this isn't a fighter jet. Not really sure why I'm seeing ground reflections in the window. I still feel like that shouldn't be a thing, because it's like it's not seeing the cockpit below the glass there. Oh, much better. I mean, we still bounced a little bit, but that was way more under control than my first one. Let's check out the speed brakes. Nice. Bring them back up, because we're not done. Full blast. By the way, what does this look like at night? Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. I think I ran out of fuel, folks. Hold on. Wrong button. Yep, it looked cool for a second. Hey, look at that. Doesn't that look, oh, that actually looks really fantastic. Oh, man. The beacon light looks really cool at night. You can actually see it spinning. And here, hang on, let me turn up the audio again so you can hear it. Very awesome. I love it. I'm definitely buying this. No doubt about that. And holy crap, Kyle with the $20 super chat. Congrats, Tim. Thanks for the great content as always. You are very welcome, Kyle, and thank you so much for your continued support. My goodness. Very much appreciate that, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. Whew. I don't even know what to say, but thank you, Kyle. Absolutely appreciate it. You're welcome, David. I wish ATC sounds like Beavis and Butthead. Okay. Cheers, mate. What is the best method to earn money in career mode? I mean, honestly, going into medium cargo as soon as possible is a great way of getting more and more money at a quicker rate. I'm glad I'm not alone with the scratches, though, because it just... If you didn't see it earlier, hang on. This is what I'm talking about. At certain angles, it just... I don't like bringing it up as much anymore, because anytime I do, there's always some people that are like, oh, but, you know, this is what happens with whatever specific thing. I don't care. You know, I don't want to see that. Like, I can understand a little bit of it, but sometimes I feel like it's just a bit over the top, you know? But yeah, regarding the flight model, I'm not really having any complaints or anything that I notice where I feel like, you know, this doesn't feel... Like, I don't know, I'm not seeing anything weird as of yet. Like, there's not something that's happened during a flight or landing or takeoff where I'm like, I don't like how that feels. So far, pretty sure I'll be picking this up. Which, again, if you're just joining... the T-38's now available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. It includes a free 24-hour trial, so if you want to try it out yourself before you spend any money, that option is absolutely there for you. You can also rent it and purchase it, which again is at a discounted price of $14 for a couple weeks, and then it'll go up to its full $20 price after that. Right, I love the afterburners look awesome. I agree, propaganda. So yeah, shredding, I mean, I'm sure it's intentional, but again, I haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary. And again, thank you, Kyle. That was insane. Just getting back to that. Very much appreciate it. And absolutely propaganda. If I like it, you know I'll like it, and if I absolutely dislike it, you'll know that too. If I buy it myself, if I get it free from somebody, because it helps nobody if I'm just making stuff up. Oh, look at that old airfield. Wow, that spins fast. Whee! I am not going to be doing that in first person. Don't do it in VR when that comes out. I'll just recommend that, because that would probably be quite the experience there. You can buy it on the PlayStation Marketplace by just typing in the T-38 on the search bar, and it'll pop up and be available for you. Came way faster than I needed to again. But here, we'll full stop, and then when I come back, we'll just take off and head somewhere. We can fly in formation or something. I just want to show off the other liveries that you get included with the aircraft. Oh, I wasn't even full flaps on that landing, okay. Nice. But yep, so again, hang on. So available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. You just pop in here. I'm sure they'll update this here shortly with it being at the front page. Just not there just yet. But you can go to the T-38, type that. And there it is. That's right, the PlayStation has a different, like, I don't... So it's 52 coins. Can I just... I'm not gonna do that on stream because I don't need my credit card information to be on just yet. Because how much is... So yeah, that would equate to about there. Because instead of buying the coins separately, you can just click on it and it'll only get... Because it's the same way on PC and Xbox. It'll be like, oh, you bought this amount of Simverse coins or whatever they're called. And you'll just pay that price. Because 80 is 20, right? Yes. Okay. So yep, and that's it. That's how you do that. You'll have that 30% off or 35% off discount applied to you right there. But let me go show you the other liveries that come with the aircraft. Hi mate, do you know if the Heart Aerospace has any bugs? I bought one yesterday on career mode and it crashed midair for no reason and I landed, but it would not let me finish the mission. I'm confused. You crashed midair. Was that a separate instance, or because I'm not sure what I'm reading there? I mean, there were a lot of bugs in the beginning with the Heart Aerospace, but the last time I flew it, I wasn't really running into anything too I don't know, game-breaking. I mean, there might still be some lingering issues for sure. Ooh, that looks great. We might pick that one. And then that's the one we used. Ooh, I like that one. U.S. Naval Test Pilot School. And the Wolf Pack. Ooh, that looks cool. Ooh, they got some good livery. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's go with the Training Pilot School here. Excellent, and we'll take off from Roswell. There's Holloman. Isn't it in the south? Hello? Oh, there we go. Asobo, please, let us put borders and stuff on the map. That would be just handy. But anyways, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's not labeled as a handcrafted airport, even though it is. So it's pretty interesting. Let's park over by that hangar again. We'll boot it on up so you can hear that. I'll put it up full blast because we didn't really have it on the highest audio levels for you when we first did it. And then we'll just take off, probably to go to Holloman Air Force Base. May as well. Oh, you can't go in the hangar? Oh, that's disappointing. How dare you? What a tease. We need more enterable hangars, please. Thank you. Well, whatever. I'll park out here then. I'm so disappointed. I was like, oh, that's going to be a great shot. Nice, Sush. One other nitpick that I have, can we get some nice pristine looking livery? I'm like, why does everything have to have paint chips on it? You know, it'd be nice just to have, give us the option to have some, you know, worn liveries, but also some pristine, nicer looking ones with no imperfections, you know? But no, this looks awesome. Look at that. Cool. So we're going to just boot this up quick. Let me turn up the audio. And Propaganda, thank you for becoming a member. Very much appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Glad you're enjoying the content enough to be a member. Welcome. Sorry, I just gotta wait because I want to hear it boot up. So good to know, you do need the huffer even on quick start. So make sure that is enabled or else it won't start properly. So you need that no matter how you start up the aircraft. But alright, let's go ahead and do a nice flight over to Holloman Air Force Base from Roswell. Which is actually just to this direction. Perfect. Southwest. So we're heading to Kilo Hotel Mike November. Let's see here. I come into your streams to check if heavy cargo is active. Nope. Hey, Kyle. Greetings from St. Martin. Well, welcome, Suppa Kid. Happy to have you back for another stream. When is the marketplace open? For third-party content, it'll be in the spring. But this is available on PlayStation right now, so if you've got Flight Sim after the fact and didn't get the pre-order bonus of the T-38, you're now able to grab it from the marketplace itself. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I'm so sorry I'm taking forever to get to everybody. 20 pounds by James from all of us PS5 aviators to you, Tim. Thought we would get you your favorite plane for the Flight Sim Azure Poly C160 Transall upon release. We know your weakness. Keep having a blast with us all. Absolutely, James. Thank you so much for the $19.99. That is crazy. And then you do another $9.90. Are you kidding, James? What is happening? Thank you so very much. My goodness. And we will definitely be grabbing the C160 when the marketplace gets third-party content in there. But as I always say, I'm glad you guys enjoy the content enough to even use that type of stuff. Supporting the channel, everything that the channel makes pretty much goes right back into it. And I mean, it's been such a fun couple years. It's been even more crazy with the PlayStation release. And I'm so glad you guys enjoy the way I do the content here. And like I say, I hope you guys continue to enjoy it throughout 2026. When we get the free PlayStation VR 2 update, we get the marketplace opened on up, and then all the other stuff from World and City updates to surprises like this, just popping out of nowhere. Really, really excited to see where the sim goes, and excited to have all of you join me in that adventure. So thank you guys again so much for those super chats. It's just awesome. Thank you, thank you. And Hookah, with the T-38, I'm loving it so far. It's been a blast. And Patrick, welcome. Happy to have you here. And nice, Simon. I hope it has, because the air crane needed some work. And yes, Robin, that is correct. Oh, that looked... What kind of cinematic shot was that? That was awesome. Very nice. Oh my... Oh, hello. Excuse me. What's happening? Oh my goodness, what was that? Oh my, that was scary. I don't know what I did differently. Oh, shoot. Everybody, hang on. I forgot some crap on the plane. I was too busy talking to chat and going through super chats. I need a emergency landing, folks. That may have been a cause for some issues there, because the other takeoffs were not that chaotic, so we're gonna go ahead and pop back down to the ground real quick, and then we'll make our way over to Holloman Air Force Base. and nice propaganda. I know they've done some airports and stuff. Is the stream buffering for someone else too, or is the problem on my side? I haven't seen any issues from YouTube's side, so... And I agree, Four Corners. Back to James again, thank you so much. Again, I mean, that's crazy to see. It really is. Very much appreciate the support. Was in the Army for 7 years, and even the new UH-60M Blackhawks had wear and tear on them. There is no such thing as a pristine military aircraft if it's a line sheet. Okay. I still want to see a nice livery. Okay. Hey, Jimmy. Hello. What time are you on until? I don't know just yet. We've only been going for 52 minutes, so probably another hour plus. I gotta go. I'll watch the stream instead of flying with you, Aces. Cheers. Alright, Sash, thanks for stopping on by. Appreciate it. Went for a ride in the backseat of a T-38 at Edwards Air Force Base. Was the wildest ride I've ever been on. That jet turned so quick. Oh, that's awesome, Greg. I'm sure that was a great experience there. And Benjamin, we are on the US East servers. Oh, now I'm breaking the plane. Wait, why am I... I don't know, the flaps... Why did the flaps break? What have I done to the plane? It's okay. It's fine. It's 30 bucks. It's... I mean... If it's $1, I love. I mean, it's just, it's crazy. I very much appreciate any amount. The fact that people enjoy it enough to spend money on the channel, I'm so grateful for that. So I very much appreciate it, James. And no NASA livery. Probably because, so when it comes to planes that are done with first-party stuff, I still think third-party developers need to do it too. They can't just go around copyright. That's probably why we don't have a NASA livery version, because of copyright stuff. And yeah, propaganda, it's popping off in the chat. I love it. Hi, just joined. Is it hard to trim for level flight? I'll kind of mess with that once we land here. Somebody, I don't know who, but they forgot to take off a cover. I mean, what a rookie mistake. I would never do such a thing. But after that, I'll check out the trim and see how that's doing. I mean, it could have very well been wake turbulence, but I feel like the aircraft were high enough to not really interfere with ground level. So... I already had this plane, but didn't realize how awesome it is. I thought it was the same as the plane in the challenge race, so never tried it. Oh yeah, it's definitely different, Marco. It's not the Albatros that I'm assuming you're thinking of. This is much better than the Albatros, because I'm not really that much of a fan of that aircraft. Definitely not my favorite one. Hope I can jump on the server before you go offline. Oh, probably, Jimmy. We'll be around for a little bit. Crossplay is not going to be a thing that happens too fast. So it'd be cool if it does happen, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit of ways. Hopefully one day it'll happen, but I wouldn't expect it to be something that happens in the next couple months or something like that. Uh-oh. See, when an F-18 popped in, all of a sudden the audio was starting to glitch out. I'm telling you, it's that F-18. Because when everybody was just flying in the T-38, there was no issues regarding staticky audio. But once I saw that F-18 pop in... I still don't know what I did. I don't know how I broke the flaps. I'll have to restart this flight, because I'm not... I mean... We can go without flaps, I guess, but not ideal. Look at the cover. You can see it. You can see it flailing around out there. The thing's gonna be all ripped up. Ooh, listen to the other audio. Ooh, they did. Ooh, I love when a plane has good audio to it. I'm going too slow. We're gonna do a little dirt landing. Yeah, that's perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, this is Cowtown. This T-38 exploded on us, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the hangar and grab a new one really quick. I don't know what I did to it, but it was not happy with me apparently. Let's do that again and pretend everything that we saw did not occur. Same here, Random. I'm so excited for the PSVR 2 stuff. It's gonna be great. Alright, folks, we're gonna head to Holloman Air Force Base. Unbelievable. Alright, let's mess with the trim here. I'm gonna turn off gyroscope now just so we can kind of see how that's doing. A little bit nose down. More. I mean, trim's pretty responsive. So you don't have to move it too much in order to trim it. Oh, look at everybody flying around here. Very nice. My landing light? What is... Oh, that's... in the world? Does it really sit in front of that fin like that? That's funny. Let's go ahead and bring that up anyways. I don't even know where in the world the landing light switch is at. But yeah, regarding trimming the aircraft out, not seeing any problems with it at the oh, there it is. Turn that on off. Oh. One day, Asobo, you'll get rid of the cursor mode flying nonsense. Messed up my trim. Alright. Well, we're heading almost in the right direction here. Landing light flickers a bit, so some weird thing with the art on that. Thankfully, really the only thing I've noticed glitchy-wise regarding the model and anything on the body of the aircraft. But hello, Bernie, Simon, FMJ, Abe Lincoln, ZX6, Marcus, Volvo, Elric, G Gamer, Marco, Affistai, Intame, and P Galore, and Oscar. Oh my goodness. Happy to have everybody here. I'm glad I can fly a T-38 with everybody finally. Oh, Well, that ground looks really cool. All little squiggly, like, runoff erosion bits of the dirt down there. Oh yeah, we've done some barrel rolls. It's pretty crazy. But yep, so this is just a trimmed out T-38 right here. So does pretty well. Okay, did not want to zoom in that fast. Somebody flying with us in formation. I hear something else. Hang on. Oh, it's an F-18. But regarding the C-17 in my solo, just alone flying experiments that I've done, I've never run into the staticky broken audio with the C-17. But when I fly it in multiplayer, I still feel like the F-18 is the culprit to it. But it seems like anytime there's another aircraft kind of near the C-17, it can kind of break it. I think that happens with AI aircraft as well. I'll still have to do some more testing with it, but if I'm flying alone and I'm not dealing with anybody else around me, I don't have any issues with the audio on the C-17. Is Oscar really in an airliner? Yeah, the A330. Nice. In a Brussels livery. Actually looks really nice. But yes, finally FMJ, I agree. Just bought Chase Plane, can't wait to try it with T-38. Hopefully you enjoy it. I bought it myself a while ago, just couldn't get into that program. And Flyer, hello. Yeah, because I think it just goes off of my, just my regular co-pilot that I have selected. You can always change them out after a flight. Oh, this looks so cool. Blackbird, I mean, again, it's not surprising. I love the stuff that Blackbird Simulations makes. So I'm not surprised how good and how awesome this whole plane is. Because like I was saying in the early parts of the stream, the Chinook is made by them as well. I feel like they do a great job here. We got Edgy Con. Welcome. And Aurelian. I see another new name there as well. Nice. Propaganda. Nope. This is PlayStation 5 Pro gameplay. Look at that. That's a nice sight to behold. Can I actually squeeze back here? Oh no, there's a glass partition? What is this, a limo? Oh. No, this is... I am absolutely going to be buying this plane. This is a nice one to have. Probably the most enjoyable experience I've had in a jet, fighter jet genre. Again, I know it's a trainer, it's not a fighter jet, but you get what I'm saying. Really easy to fly. And honestly, a blast to fly, too. I'm not seeing the basic passive T-38 anymore. Oh, it's so nice. I was really jealous of everybody else that got the pre-order bonus. I could have probably contacted them to say I didn't get it, but I'm not the type of person that wants to be a bother. So now I don't have to. It's fine. We have it. Oh, that's a great shot right there. Nice. By the way, what does this sound like flying by with everybody here? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, camera, please. I'm trying to slow this thing down. Uh-oh. You'll never guess what happened. Trim that out again, and we're good. Oh, man. By the way, am I even going the right way? I've been so distracted by everything else here. I think we're south of the bay. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Hold up. We need to turn to the right, folks. I didn't mean to go sonic boom just yet. Everything's kicking off. Alright. Where are you guys at? Stingray, we are just south of Holloman Air Force Base, or Kilo Hotel... Forgot what it is. Hang on. I know it's Kilo Hotel something. Kilo Hotel Mike November. And the closest airport is Kelp, which is El Paso, that's right. So just northeast of El Paso on US East servers with all players in the flight conditions. You know what? Let's have a bit of fun on low altitude flying here. Enjoy these sandy, hilly areas here. Trim this out a little bit. Okay, I found the limit of the aircraft. Sorry, plane. Okay, I'm too busy looking at my shots here. We oversped. Don't know what the speed... What is the cruise speed of this? Because we found it. Go ahead and refill that already. 540 knots. I was going faster. I don't even feel like... Goodness. I just want to fly low a little bit. Alright, let's stay below 540. I'm also going to bring the power back here so we don't suck through the fuel so much. But yeah, so don't go over 540. I'm also going to turn off the landing lights here. And there we go. I was just trying to get some cool shots while we were going faster than the speed of sound. But the sim said no. Just join the formation. This plane is one of my favorites in the game for the speed. Feels like a rocket. Yeah, I agree. But welcome, Edgy. Happy to have you here. I can try setting up a flyby here. Hang on, let me try to get this set up here. Because I don't believe this has autopilot. If it does, I wasn't paying attention, but we'll try to trim it out so I can make it to where we can get a low flyby like we did with the boom. Because obviously we're not going supersonic in a T-38, but I'll try to go as fast as possible without overspeeding, as we showcased. Get this as level as possible here. I mean, I won't be able to get it because you'll just hear everything else flying by. It was very funny, Paul. I don't know what it was, but it only happened that one stream where everything was a T-38. It was fantastic. I'm sure there's somebody, a third-party developer that's made like an F5 and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I would guess. In flight with you and the Talon is buggy for me, keeps trying to send me to the moon. Zoe, you just need to make sure you're trimming out the aircraft. So if your plane is just doing this, hang on, let me set this up here. If it's just climbing all the time like this, just hold R1 and push the right stick up. And in doing so, you'll notice the plane will start pitching all the way down. And of course, now we've done too much. So we're going to do R1 and then pull the right stick back. And then just moving the right stick up and down, we're going to just trim out the aircraft ourselves to get to a certain level point. And then that way, your plane will fly pretty much level. Obviously, you'll make some fine-tune adjustments, depending on if you're changing your speed from a higher speed to a lower speed. You'll have to adjust your trim on those situations as well. But yeah, so that's all you have to do. If your plane is just wanting to climb or descend all the time, you just need to trim out the aircraft. The base should be to our left. Oh, the Simverse coins will match what it is regular price, so it'll just be whatever it normally is, which I think an F-22 is what, 25, 30 bucks? The only fighter jet I've bought was an F-35, so I'm not too versed in the other ones. Like the F-14, the F-22, all that type of stuff. And Stingray, that is correct. East US and all players in flight conditions in the free flight menu. Get a little bit of the white sand dunes. Want to see this in real life at some point because it looks really awesome. And Almost Aaron, good afternoon to you. And Phantom, hello from Belize. I want to know if you've ever noticed any subtle difference between the PS5 Pro and Xbox version of Flight Simulator. I mean, the Xbox version got a lot of improvements throughout the year. I just like flying on PlayStation because of the gyroscope controls, the impending VR, and all that type of stuff. But I mean, overall, the experience should be a lot better. We'll pop back into the Xbox once the Sim Update 5 beta starts. Do some flights there again, and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it just depends. I mean, I really don't know. I have no idea what the price is. I'm just going off of the one I randomly saw, because I'm sure there's multiple developers that have made F-22s. But, yeah. I do not know. Nice livery choice, Simon. Looks great. Just gonna park this thing up really quick so we can switch out the livery. Something like that, Jacob. Yeah, it would definitely be around 80 for sure. I have the Aviator Edition, but my question is, if they come out with a plane that is not part of the editions and put it in a challenge, will you have access to the challenge without the plane? So typically what happens, at least it hasn't happened throughout the course of challenges being a thing, it really just sticks to the standard edition aircraft. That way everybody can participate. So I'm not really sure we'll ever see something where other planes get added to it that are third-party ones. Because then it's like, okay, I can't play this content because I didn't buy this, and I don't think they want to go that route. Nice. But alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to switch out our co-pilot as well. Do we even have a fighter co-pilot? Or are they just all regular? Okay, well never mind, we're not doing that. I was going to make one that looks like a fighter pilot, but... Anyways... Let's go blacked out here. Even though it looks like some bird crapped on the side of the canopy, but we'll pretend that didn't happen. Why am I in the ocean? Excuse me. There we go, right here. And as usual, if you want to join on up, you can absolutely do so. Did we park? I think we parked... What in the world? I don't... Okay. I don't know where I parked. I know we didn't go that far. Here, I'll just pop over here. But yeah, if you want to join, we're at Holloman Air Force Base on US East servers on the PlayStation, where you can hop on in with us. But I always love watching your relaxing streams. I appreciate it, Jacob. Glad you enjoy the content. Happy to have you here. And this time, let's not forget any covers. What do you see? That's the bird crap I was talking about. No, I don't want to look at that. That's an ugly livery. Never mind. That gets a 0 out of 10 for me. I do not like that livery at all. Let's go to this one. That was some low quality textures going on there. I didn't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan in the slightest. Any advice how to determine when to start descent while VFR? I don't like following the guided path as it is unrealistic. I honestly don't have a specific way of doing it. Typically when I get to about 100 miles out, I'm already starting my descent from my destination, maybe sometimes a little bit earlier depending on the altitude that I'm at. But 100 miles is typically when I just start my descent, even in career mode, because there's a lot of times where ATC won't give you the descent till you're over the airport. I've been kind of seeing that happen more frequently when I got to the airliners. So at this point, I just ignore them and do whatever I want to do and get to the ground. All right. Oh, I didn't mean... Hang on. How does one close the canopy? I haven't done that just yet. We've always had it just automatically happen here. Do you tell me? By the way, did I take everything off? I wasn't even paying attention. I think we're good. Yes. Canopy switch. Must be on the side. Must be somewhere. I can never find the canopy stuff in the fighters. These jets. Right side. Canopy handle left side, right side. Above left panel. Above panel. Handle near window. Oh, wait. No. On the canopy itself or down here? Oh, this gigantic pinball hammer. Glad that took me forever to find. Oh my goodness. I think the stream is going to end at this point, folks. Crap. Alright. Anyways, thank you. But yeah, that other livery was horrendous. All the other ones have been fantastic so far, but that blacked out one? Oh. Why? I'm sorry? That was not me, by the way, in case you were wondering. Is that a weird glitch with the showcase camera? Let me do that again. I don't know why it did that, but okay. We never looked at the gears here. Nothing too crazy going. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Oh. That's a great one, though. I like the blue and then the little logo on the tail there. So thankfully, most liveries are nice. Just that one was not great. Had really low textures for some reason. The big orange thing. Ah, big orange thing is jettisoned. Probably don't want to do that. I'd rather not. Oh, nice, James. Elite Dangerous? Oh, because of that? Didn't they drop console support a while back? Which was still such a weird thing to do. Oh, I forgot my beacon light. That's okay. Oh, nice Bernie. That was a nice... Is that the Bell? I want that helicopter in career mode. I like flying that one. And Marcus slamming his T-38 into my left wing. Nice. Alright, here, sorry, I'll pick up my taxi speed here. I'm creating a traffic jam behind us. Bernie boy getting our documentary camera angles here. Reveal, that's a new name. Welcome to the flying group here today. Let me see if there's any other names I didn't say. There's Arch. Yeah, I can't really see anybody else from here. But I think I've said everybody else's name already. By the way, this does go to the runway, right? Hopefully that wasn't the last turn off. Oh no, we're good. It does go over there. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, that's what was so confusing to me. I know, I mean, because I know it was popular on console. It wasn't like there wasn't anybody playing there. Oh, it's Kiwi. Hello, Kiwi. Hopefully you're having a great Tuesday. Look at that. Oh, collision. What is... I wonder what this is about. What's with the yellow circles? Is that so you can say, this is where your feet go? I don't get it. Oh, nice flyby FMJ. Oh, there's another new name. El Parata. I don't think I'll pronounce that right. If not, I apologize. But welcome to the group. Oh, we're going to do a nice little formation takeoff here? I want to see that. Yes. Blackbird, if you end up watching this, if we can improve the LOD on Gears, that would be awesome, because it's a very, 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 very short distance before the gears get loaded in. So I'd like to see that kind of improve. Hang on, I'm going to slide in here. Get a cool picture. I don't want the focus. Hang on. What's autofocus again? Auto exposure, there we go. I don't want you doing that. Yeah. That'll make for a good thumbnail right there, I think. Let me get one a bit zoomed out here. Of course. Gotta get the group photo picture here. Oh, and Bernie just flying on in. Love it. There we go. Alright, is everybody ready? Okay. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna slowly roll so that way you know, since there's a stream delay. Once you see me start rolling, we can go. So we can try to keep this formation going here. So I'll just slowly roll, and once I see everybody else start moving, I'll go full blast. I probably should have waited a little bit longer on my delay, but that's okay. This is really gonna mess up the audio, I'm sure. Oh, not too bad. Oh. Okay, the formation did not go well. Oh shoot, I had it on already. That's alright, it still looked cool for a thumbnail there. Honestly, I'm surprised the audio's keeping up. That was a lot of jets that the sim had to simulate its audio for. I say it all the time, but I'll never get over seeing so many different names flying around. It looks so good. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, plane. Oh, a Sobo. Can you come through the white sand dunes and get rid of all these buildings that are plopped in here? Because that's definitely not a thing there. I didn't realize that was happening. A Sobo! I found a glitch in the world here. I had sim rate 2 times. Oh, good, Marco. Oh, really, Brad? Oh, that's okay. I mean, that's pretty awesome, actually. Nice. Oh, I didn't see them, Simon. Crap. I should pay more attention to it. There comes a sonic boom, by the way. Hopefully I'm not overspeeding the aircraft. I'm not even paying attention. I don't have afterburners on, so we should be alright. I hope the mountains are... I think we're fine. I was part of a very active group on PS5 Elite. Lots of really hacked off, disappointed people who can actually still play it, but it gets no updates. Oh! Well, that's even... Oh, man, it's like, oh, gee, thanks for letting us still play it without updating anything. What was the reason for it? I don't remember why. Was it just streamlining development or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, that definitely sucks for those of you that were really into it. I mean... Especially, I think the biggest surprise, too, was everybody obviously assumed everything was going great with development and all that type of stuff, and it's like, oh, by the way, consoles are done. Okay. That'd be pretty neat, Four Corners. The Canadian guy, I am absolutely going to be buying this myself here after the stream. So, the answer is yes. It's been a blast flying this thing. It sounds awesome, looks great, minus one livery that I absolutely do not like. because it just has terrible textures for some reason. But other than that, it's been a blast flying this so far. In the first 2 hours. Let's see. Let us head to... I don't know, I guess we'll just kind of head this way into the mountains a little bit. Or should we make our way to the ocean? We'll have to refuel a couple times, but that'll be fine. What is this airport right here? Kilo November Zulu Yankee. North Island Naval Air Station. I'll see, it works out perfectly. Is this Top Gun? Or am I too far south? That might be a bit further north. Either way, that's where we're going to be heading to. Kilo November Zulu Yankee. Which is... oh boy. Maybe a little far? You know, I'll go afterburner here anyways. That's why I said we'll have to refuel a few times. We'll see how the progress goes. If it feels like it's going too slow, we can divert somewhere else. Get this thing trimmed out. Something like that. The sun reflecting off the river down there, that was nice. The ground itself looks awesome. A beautiful backdrop for the T-38. Alright, we're doing good on power. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting close to overspeed. Oh, shoot, we already ran out of fuel. Hold up. Okay, maybe we don't go to that naval air station. Uh-oh, something's not happy right now. Okay, we're good again. Is that a... oh, it is... okay. Uh-oh. Ooh. That seemed pretty close, FMJ, but I like your idea. Let's join in on the low flying. Especially since we got some pretty cool terrain here. Oops, no, don't want to put the gears down. I think we're at a good spot where I'll bring it down a little bit more. Because we do not need another overspeed session happening. At least being close to the ground, you can get the sense of speed that we're going at in this thing. But yeah, would still, I mean, again, I doubt it's like that in real life with the reflections. Because there's no reason why you'd be seeing the ground through the window reflection when it's all covered below it. It must just be a sim thing that needs to get adjusted. It's always my biggest complaint, because it's like that with the Twin Otter 2, where you're just seeing stuff that's right below you, even though you really shouldn't be. Again, I'm not versed in this, but are the, oh god, what do I keep forgetting the name of that. The air that goes over the wings. Is it supposed to be, like, it looks like it's going, it looks normal there, but then it does an extra plume that kind of towers up. That doesn't look right. I mean, I guess it could be that's how it is. I don't know 100%, so hopefully somebody knows. But it seems a little over-exaggerated with that tower vertical look. Because there's parts where it's going over the wing, you can see it barely there, but it just looks a little bit off. Oop, sorry plane, didn't mean to do that. I left my cover. Oh, nice, Marco. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Just ate a bag of Doritos. Very nice, Monorific. I haven't had Doritos in a while. Frontier basically said it was too hard. Oh. Well. I think it becomes even harder when you lose out on all the PlayStation and Xbox customers you had, because then those customers won't really be interested in future games from you, you know? Oh, hello, Shadow! Welcome to the flight! How's everybody else doing back here? Looking great, everybody. Sorry, I didn't mean to climb here. Was doing some photography yesterday with the castle, some absolutely stunning views in the sunset. Nice, Marco, but no doubt about it. Yeah, Paul, I mean, it makes sense. I'm in afterburner most of the time, so you're gonna be sucking through the fuel even faster. Because typically, I mean, I guess they would still do some cross-country flights in the T-38, but I would imagine most of the time the flying would be done locally to the airport that they're taking off from, for the most part. I'm sure there's exceptions to it. And of course, they wouldn't be afterburner the whole time. No, I'm pretty sure I've flown through most areas at this point in the sim, because, you know, again, I've been flying since 2020's version, where we've been all over the place. I mean, there might be some places I might have missed, of course, but for the majority of it, especially during the PlayStation beta, we were always doing user requests, so we were definitely hitting a lot of more unique places that I don't fly too often. Oh, so it actually does that, like, towering effect? Interesting, okay. I mean, that's fine. That's why I wanted to make sure, because I wasn't entirely sure myself. I hear some crackling in the audio. But again, I still feel like that's the F-18. I think the F-18 just breaks multiplayer audio. Just like with the C-17. No, this is a really, really fun plane to fly. I like it. Yeah, the T-7 Red Hawk. Yeah, they actually just deployed the first 2 of them, I believe, to the Air Force. Something peaceful about going faster than the speed of sound. Especially when you see all the other planes flying. I don't know, something about it is just awesome. Get ready for the sonic boom. It's all... the audio's broke on it now, too. Because it could be a mix of just all the jets going on, kind of freaking the audio out. So I'm still going to put the blame on the F-18. Because everything was fine when it was all T-38s in the beginning of the stream, and then the F-18 showed up and chaos ensued. And just in case you didn't see it yet, the thing looks fantastic at night. Let me make sure I have all the lights on here. That. Oh, goodness gracious, I oversped again, I guess. Of course. I was just trying to show the afterburners, they look cool. But you get the point there. Bring those back so you don't overspeed again. You might not even really... Once you see it in person, it's pretty awesome. YouTube might make it look really dark, so... But anyways. Thought I'd show that. By the way, what does this look like with the interior lights on here? Oh, nice. Here, hang on. Ooh, oh, that's nice. Look at that. Very cool. Let's get the spotlight off here. Turn off the landing light. Don't need that on, thank you. Nice. I know our plane is climbing at a tremendous rate. We're at 24,000 feet now. Don't worry, folks, I'll get back down. Very cool, though. You ready for the flashbang? 3, 2, 1. Yep, we definitely gained some altitude while we were messing with the lights there, folks. Yep, Boom Supersonic is doing that, and the NASA Quest vehicle from Skunk Works and Lockheed Martin are both doing the silent sonic boom tests for future supersonic passenger aircraft, which is pretty awesome. And yep, John, this is on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, hang on. Oh, saw somebody for a millisecond. It's so cool seeing other T-38s. Especially having the 8 different liveries. It's nice seeing a nice mix of that, too. Oh. Hang on. By the way, how are we doing on the flight here? Oh, you know what? We're not doing too bad. Might still be able to make it over to that airport we were looking at. Oh, it's all good, John. Welcome back. Just a little bit, Paul. I have no idea. All I know is this is $15 and it's a great option. Especially for somebody that's not interested in fighter jets in the sim, because I just don't care to own them. I'm fine with the F-18, the A-10, and then now this. Because I'm not going to spend $30+ on something that I just really have no interest in. But if I can get something of this quality for this price, I'll absolutely grab it. Because this one's just such a blast to fly. It really is. Because the only thing I bought on PC and Xbox was the F-35, and of course the F-117. I'll grab that on PlayStation too, because it's my favorite plane, but that's besides the point. I wouldn't buy the F-35 again or anything like that, because I don't really fly that much. Because for $30, I would much rather go the C-160 route. I mean, I'm going to go that route anyways, even though I think it's $37. Whatever it is, it's worth the price. The C-160 Transall from Azure Poly, best aircraft in the sim. Very nice, Lincoln. But yeah, ICE, that is correct. It is now in the marketplace for PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. It includes a free 24-hour trial, a renting option for, I think, a few days, or of course you can just purchase the plane, which is what I'm going to be doing once this stream is wrapped up. Might divert to Phoenix. Let's do that. To the right. I still blame the F-18 for that. I'm telling you. Everything was fine until the F-18 showed up. Oh, there's actually other people over in Phoenix too. Perfect. We'll go show up with all of our lovely T-38s. There's got to be some T-38s over there too. No, 172. Zoom in here. An A400 and an A350. Wow, nobody's flying a T-38 over there. I mean, I guess it's not. Most of them probably pre-ordered, so they already had it anyways. So I guess it's not too shocking. Oh, the audio's just completely broken now. On the external camera. Oh my god, what was that? Oh man. I mean, I'd be fine with that ice. And Damon, hello. Nice, Marco. I will say, though, even though I'm not in the fighter jets, it is fun doing community flights in them, though. Seeing everybody flying on by, going low, going through the mountains and everything. Looks really cool. But yeah, the only fighter I'll pick up on the PlayStation, third-party wise, would definitely be the F-117 Stealth Bomber, my favorite aircraft in real life. So I'm happy that it works in 2024 now. It was really sad not having any audio with that, because it wasn't compatible with this one, so glad they finally updated it. Nice pass, FMJ. That looked excellent. No, I mean, still springtime with Sim Update 5 is when, you know, you'll see a ton of third-party content from the other developers making aircrafts, airports, liveries, and all that. By the way, yesterday I had just the most confusing comment ever on the Marketplace video. So, as you know, I'm just repeating what Asobo and Microsoft have stated about third-party content coming to the sim and everything. So at the beginning, I put PS5 will get third-party add-ons in the spring. And I had this comment yesterday where they said, what month? I'm like, what do you mean, what month? There is no month. I'm not going to just say a random month and whatever else. And I gave the reason why I say spring, because of what I said. You know, it's what Asobo has come out and said. They didn't say a specific month and everything like that. But they let off the comment originally. There was a power poll, which is now there. That was good that I missed that. But they start off the comment being like, oh, I know most Americans don't realize other countries have different seasons. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not one of them. I know that there's other seasons, but regardless of the point. So they went on about, what do you mean by spring? It's like, well, what I mean by spring is, that is what Asobo and Microsoft have said about Sim Update 5 coming out, about VR support for PlayStation, and then the third-party add-on support is just the general time frame of spring. Which I don't know what it has to do with, okay, you're in the Northern Hemisphere. It's like, okay, it's winter here, so it's summer in Australia. If it's springtime, it's fall in the Southern Hemisphere. And then if you're in the middle of the globe, you don't really have seasons. It's either dry or wet seasons. So it's just... But anyways, I went through it, you know, I'm just answering the questions like I normally do, but they kept replying over and over. And then they were like, oh, if it was me, I would say old January. It's like, I'm not going to just say a random month, because then what's going to end up happening is, if I said like, oh, Sim Update 5 is releasing in April, for example, and April would come and go, then guess what would happen? People would comment, well, you said it was going to release in April. And then they'd go to Asobo and be like, well, Cowtown said it was releasing in April, you know, and it would just be this whole thing. So, I will continue just saying whatever Asobo says. I'm not going to just change what they're saying and be like, oh yeah, April is when this comes out, when it's not true at all. So I was really confused, and this went on for 4 comments before I blocked them, because no matter what I said, it would just be a circle of, Why do you just say spring? You know, it's just like, I'm done. I was like, I don't know what else to say. I've given you a clear answer as to why I'm saying it the way I am. And that's that. So, not sure what it had to do. Like, the way they let off the comment, though, was hilarious. It's like, well, I know most Americans don't know that other countries have other seasons. Well, first of all, Asobo's in France. Microsoft, yes, is in the U.S. The head of Flight Sim is German. So, you know, it's just, I don't know what that had to do with anything. But it was just so funny to me. So anyways, I'm going to continue saying whatever Asobo has said, because I'm not going to cause confusion. I'm not going to mislead people by saying a random month, and then that comes and goes, and then everybody's going to be like, well, you lied, and it was just so funny. I was like, I don't even know what this conversation is anymore. It's like you've asked a question as to why, and I've given you a clear answer, yet you keep just saying the same thing over again. Did you see the Soero, right? Soero cactus? I saw it there for a millisecond, but we blasted by it at such a top speed. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that, because it's just... I didn't realize there was so much confusion as to what spring meant, but, you know. Apparently for that one person, it was a daunting task on figuring out what in the world I meant by spring. So, anyways. Welcome to Phoenix, by the way. Always like flying around here, some great photogrammic imagery. The audio seems to have gotten better here. It's definitely not as bad as it was. Oh, not in regards to you, Johnny. We're getting close. Oh, all I know is, I think this just proved it, that it is the F-18 in multiplayer that glitches out people's audio, which stems to the C-17 having issues. I know there's examples where that can happen without multiplayer, but I could guarantee you that if we flew this without multiplayer on, we would never have the audio crackling issue going on. It's just that I'm gonna reset, because I don't want to listen to it the whole time. I'll come back. Look at that. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh, man. What day in April? Yeah, I mean, see, it's just... And I'm also not going to be like, well, it could release in March, April, May, June? All the months. It can release any month in the year. Oh crap, I'm on the wrong mountain. Let me catch back up. Boop. FMJ 999. Oh my goodness. Cowtown said April 1st. Oh, I can't heart the... Hang on. Uh-oh. Nice job, FMJ. You've broken everything now, and... Uh-oh, hang on, what's happening? I'm trying to give a heart to the super chat here. Oh great, now my chat's completely broken. What have you done, FMJ? Was the super chat a virus? But anyways, very much appreciate it, just like I've been saying. I mean, the fact that you guys continue to enjoy the content, to continue being members and using Super Chat, very, very much appreciate it. And hopefully I can continue to produce the content that you enjoy. That is absolutely my goal. I'm still trying to get back to my chat here. Oh, it's a Cessna 172. That player's probably wondering what in the world is happening at my airport. Alright, there we go. The chat's back. But again, thank you very much, FMJ. Just awesome. You should have said the rainy season. Yes, I should have. I'm tempted. I would... I would love to do it as a one-off in one of the Marketplace videos where PlayStation users can expect the third-party add-on content to release in the Marketplace in the rainy season. And in that way, everybody can be like, what in the world are you talking about? Don't black out on me. We got this, pilot. Gotta give a little flyby by the C1 or the Cessna 172 over here. Yeah, it's weird because when I can show it to you here before I wrap up the stream that just wasn't able to replicate that solo play. Oh, he parked. Hopefully he's enjoying the air show. Oh, my landing light's out again. Get that back in. Well, here, you know what? Actually, no, let me test it out with everybody here. I want to see. Hang on. That's a great thing to test, actually. While we're on the subject, because we're going to be wrapping up here shortly anyways. Oh, Bayou, here, hang on. Let me show it to you real quick. It comes with 8 different liveries. And it also has a free trial. But these are the 8 liveries here. I'm just going to cycle through them real quick. Nine liveries, actually. All right. Let me just do a test real quick here. Did anyone tell you you have a great storytelling voice? Well, I appreciate that. And welcome to Storytime with Cowtown, where today we're going to dive into the C-17 and see if we can replicate the audio crackling issue in both multiplayer and single-player gameplay. So if we can turn over to Chapter 1, we shall begin. But I appreciate it, Watts. 4 corners, I use gyroscope for everything, no matter what I'm flying. So, multiplayer, you can already immediately hear the crackling audio and broken stuff. We got a jet right next to us, and I feel like that's where most of the issues come from. So, now to test it out, I'm not going to restart the sim just yet. What I want to do is I'm going to back out, turn off multiplayer for now, because I think the other thing that can cause it too is AI jet aircraft. So we'll kind of see if that happens with the AI traffic that's here. But let's try it again without multiplayer being on. Because if it continues again, I think it's just a lingering effect because of the F-18. So if we do hear it again, I'll restart the sim from that point just to see. I'll come back for one goodbye, by the way, for everybody that was flying with me. I'm not going to be just gone. I just want to test this out really quick.
Phoenix Tower, none Charlie Alpha, Oscar 6412, ready at runway 26.
So see, that issue continues. And it all stems from that one visit with an F-18. So let's just restart really quick. Do a fresh thing with no multiplayer on and just pop into Phoenix again with a C-17. And we'll see if it happens again. Which I'm going to guess that it won't. That is now your new intro. Oh man, I despise intros. It's like, just get to the video. I don't need to see a random animated thing. Just let's get on with it. T-38 plane is on PS5. Yes, Captain, it is. It's available on all platforms. There's a free 24-hour trial and all that good stuff. The T-38 is a first-party aircraft. That's why it releases, just like with the Stranger Things stuff and the Huey. It is the third-party content that will be happening in the spring. And Damon, yep, US East is where everybody's at in Phoenix. Right now I'm just not with multiplayer just at the moment, just to test something out. Yep, that'll probably start in the next week or two. Regarding Sim Update 5's beta. Maybe even later this week, that'd be cool. So we'll see. A lot of interchange going on around this airport. Did you see that? What in the world?
Phoenix Tower, none Charlie Alpha, Oscar 6412 at runway 26, ready for departure. Straight out departure.
See? Oh! Oh! There it was. When we passed the other plane, it's whenever there's another plane in vicinity of the aircraft, it happens. Because right as we flew over that passenger jet, we heard the crackles a little bit. And now we really shouldn't hear it anymore since we're going to be away from all that. Okay, so I still hear it a little bit when it loads stuff in. I'm going to do one more test. I'm going to get rid of the AI traffic and just do a reset flight on that. And if it still happens, I'll reboot the sim one more time with all that turned off. It just has something to do with whenever another plane's audio is going in, that glitches out the C-17. But I'm glad that plane was there because then you can hear it as we flew over it. It doesn't like mixing between the two, which then leads to that issue. Um, that's what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm in beta bug test mode. Apology. Oh, man.
Phoenix Tower, none Charlie Alpha, Oscar 6412 at runway 26, ready for departure. Straight out departure.
And see, once you get rid of any other aircraft that's actually running, you no longer run into that issue. So it's all stemming from the C-17 not liking when another piece of audio from another aircraft pops in. Because then you no longer have any crackling or anything like that throughout the entire flight. Because I've done hours of flights without running into other planes and never ran into that issue. It's only when you get close to another aircraft, AI, multiplayer, whatever it may be, it just glitches it out. So it's not just something that happens 100% of the time, it's all stemming from other aircraft's audio glitching out the C-17. Because I could now go on this flight for hours and never hear a crackle. So, that's why I always like to clarify that. It's just something with how it reacts to a multiplayer aircraft, or any aircraft, AI, multiplayer, whatever it is, and it freaks it out. But anyways, back to what we were doing. And we'll wrap it on up from that. By the way, anytime you turn on or off multiplayer, even if you switch it back on, it does stay to off in the flight conditions. So just keep that in mind. If you're ever wondering why you don't see any multiplayer players, make sure you're always set to the all players. I don't really do live, because I want to see everybody, regardless of what weather they have set. Simulate 5 in the spring? Yes, that is the target range for a public release, but the beta will be getting here in a week or so. Actually, don't need to start this thing on up here. But alright, everybody, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know a lot of you were looking forward to the T-38 on PC and Xbox. I actually had a comment yesterday asking about it. So, we now have an answer. It's out now. Which again, available for every platform, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Does include a free 24-hour trial. And you can also rent it for a few days as well if you so choose. But overall, very cool. I like it. It's fun to fly. It's fast. It's agile. The sound is awesome. The afterburners look really cool. Minus one livery that looked terrible. All the other ones have looked incredible. So I'm not sure. They need to just kind of work on that other one. This one's not too crisp on the paint. Got some weird little blockiness to it. But overall, it's not that NASA X-59 that we flew, because that one was horrendous. But the model of the aircraft looks nice. And again, the sound's really cool. Nice little look at our speed brakes there. Yeah, it's just something that Miltech needs to work on with just how it reacts to the other stuff. Which hopefully won't be too much longer, because yeah, it gets annoying for sure. I mean, the other thing too, the F-18 seems to be a big culprit in breaking other planes' audios as well. Because the T-38 started crackling once that spawned in and was flying next to us, and it kind of just lingered from that point. So I think the F-18 needs to be looked at as well. But, oh, I guess my pilot's ready to take off because he just closed the canopy. Cool addition, great famous flyer. Who's walking here? Excuse me, Simon? What is this, huh? You want to fight? Oh man, but this was a fun flight. Really hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was something a bit different, but I always like to showcase the new planes from the famous flyer and local legends when they release. But I know I had a blast. Because, you know, like I was saying earlier, I don't really fly fighters much. But when you're doing a community flight and everybody's flying stuff together, it looks really cool. So, really hope you guys ended up enjoying the flight. And there goes an A400 from Jed. Hello, Jed. Sorry we're wrapping up the stream now, but thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Is there an NASA livery for the plane? No. Again, when it's a first-party plane, they need to get licensing to use it. Obviously, third-party developers have a way of just ignoring it for some reason. I'm not sure how, because I highly doubt they're paying the licensing fee for it. But yeah, so when it's a first-party plane like this, that's why, specifically with airliners, why we have Spirit Airlines, United, Jet2, Aeromexico and stuff, because Asobo's actually having contracts with them. We should be getting maybe some new liveries with Sim Update 5 for the airliners, which will be cool to see what those are, if it happens with Sim Update 5, because it sounds like they were close to it. But yeah, so that's why there's no NASA livery specifically for this, but I'm sure third-party developers will make some liveries to give that to you. And nice shadow, yeah, I saw the 747. Looks fantastic over there. But thank you guys so much for the continued support. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream, checking out the newly released T-38 to everybody on every platform. I want to say thank you to Diecast, Kyle, James, and FMJ for super chats, and thank you to Propaganda News for becoming a member. I very much appreciate everybody that uses those features, but I also appreciate everybody else who just comes by to the streams, chats, flies with us. It's awesome, and what a way to finish off the stream with the H225. That looks great in that livery. Nice, Volvo. Are you actually in the H225? I'm assuming you are. Excuse me? I'm trying to do my intro here, and you're just shoving your T-38 in my face. Was that you again, Simon? It's unbelievable. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye!